Hello, gorgeous. Thank you for your presence. This is going to be a general collective full moon reading. I hope you are having a great day. Well, you've had a great day, and that the beginning of June has been smooth and prosperous for you. Tomorrow, on June 3rd, we have a full moon in Sagittarius. This means that the energy that this moon brings into our lives is one of adventure, of sovereignty, of honoring your very own independence and need to differentiate yourself and just be free, feel the freedom. So as usual, for the full moon reading, we have 5 questions. So let's get started. Again, thank you for your presence. Remember, this is a general collective reading for all signs. So if this reading found you today, it may mean that there's a message or some messages in here for you. Please only take what resonates with your intuition and don't worry about the rest. So what does the person watching this video need to know for this June 3rd, full moon in Sagittarius, please? Also, thank you for liking this video. If you resonated with the messages in this reading, it lets me know that you did, and it lets me know that more and more people that these messages, these videos are reaching more and more people, and that's also a beautiful thing for me. To contribute this way energetically into our beautiful, conscious, high frequency collective. So let's get started. Firstly, we need to know what has manifested since the new moon. What truth needs to be illuminated and no longer hidden? How can you release what is no longer serving you in order to move forward? Oh, nice. And what opportunity is getting ready to emerge? And lastly, what is the message from the universe for this full moon, please? Beautiful. Thank you so much. Okay. So that's number 1. Okay, so firstly we have the moon. I'm feeling that you are releasing previous ways of acting around or behaving or communicating, just interacting with your mother figure, whoever this was for you, if it was your mother, any caregiver that represented a maternal or a feminine motherly figure in your life growing up, or obviously in the present. This maybe situations that were stuck with that person in the past are being illuminated. It's like, and you also could be coming together, working together, maybe even just for some of you, I'm seeing that you probably were not in communication with this person, you were not in touch with this person, which you felt like there was something missing or something lacking in your life for a while, or maybe like there was this sense of this just like nagging sense of having to fix things with this person, having to come to terms, make peace. You see how these two dogs are like holding hands. It's like they're being friendly to each other. It's you're just like, you know what, I'm gonna forgive. You're probably not going to forget, but you are forgiving each other. And if this is not, if this person is no longer in this plane, then you are, through the power of your intention, through your meditation, through dreams, through this just very deep spiritual and a part of you that is connected to the universe, to everything, to the quantum realm. You're releasing that garage. You're releasing all that stuck energy from pain, from hurt in the past, that situations with this specific person or with the mother, feminine archetype, whatever resonates with you, just this overall energy had in your life. Oops. Let's see. So what has manifested since the new moon here? So I'm saying that probably in the new moon, in the last new moon, you started this process of deep release of this this negative beliefs you had around feminine figures. Maybe you are also a person who struggled connecting with women in your life because of the same reason, because within you the maternal or the feminine side that was represented by this person who raised you or who represented a mother for you, that they had, and unwillingly, because we're all victims of a victim, and it's an ongoing cycle that has been going on for decades, for ages, for centuries even. So this patterns, it's like there were all this hidden patterns in your lineage, especially in the feminine side of your lineage. And so you were stuck in this loop of repeating. So what was this person repeating? What was this person stuck on? Let's see. Oops. Okay, it is the King of Swords. All right, yeah. King of Swords, and we have the Judgment in reverse. Okay, you feel like you could never access your divine inspiration, your expression, okay? You feel like maybe even when you talked that you had this blockage around the way you express yourself, around the way you communicated, or around the way you communicated your ideas, how your ideas came through. It was never really aligned with, it's like it's always been hard for you to express how you feel, or express what you think, express yourself through words, through speaking. So what is actually what has manifested since the new moon for you is that you're no longer blaming the circumstances. You're no longer blaming whatever happened in your past with this person, with this figure, because the moon represents her emotions. It represents just her deepest, the most comfortable part. Some of you could have placements in moon placements in earth signs such as Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. And so it's like it was always hard for you to get in touch with your emotions. So you're probably a person who rationalizes their emotions, and you were more, it's hard for you to feel them, it is hard for you to feel your emotions. So they always went, as soon as you started feeling something, what you did was just rationalizing it, just so you can understand it. Because it's easier for you to understand what you're feeling, or to put a name or analyze it from a logical mind perspective, rather than actually getting in touch with your waterly sign, with your waterly, with your waters, with your emotions, and actually feeling them. So ever since, since the new moon, you have been manifesting a deep release of those subconscious blockages caused by the motherly figure in your life. And it's as if you got this you feel like that part of you, or that situation kept you blocked. And that is like, it's as if this person always repressed your expression, and you always blame it on them. You always blamed it on that part, on that unfortunate upgrowing circumstance in which you felt powerless. But ever since the new moon, I see that you have been meditating and you have been praying, or whatever resonates with you. You've been praying to God, you've been asking for guidance, you've been asking for, it's like, one day you sat down and you were like, I am tired. I know what I need to work on, and now I need what the blockage is, and I'm tired, I release it, and boom. Just like that, since the last 2 weeks, you've probably been feeling also some throat chakra or even third eye activations, a little like pain in those areas, or just swelling, some sort of indication that those two chakras are reactivating within yourself. And it's as if you feel like now that you have a deeper understanding, and now that God has enlightened this aspect in your past, in your subconscious, in your supramental in the supramental part of yourself, it's like you're no longer victimizing or blaming it on this person. You forgave them, and just by the fact of forgiving them, it's been released. Okay? So stay, and you know it. You're seeing it. It's clear to you now. It's like you see it, and you're on this last stages of releasing. So please, if you feel like this weekend, this full moon, you need to just rest and regain your power, or re-access your magic, your stability, then please do so, okay? It is a time for you to let go, release those last bits of stuck energy around your expression, especially when it comes to your verbal communication. Okay, so what truth needs to be illuminated and no longer hidden? Let's see here. Okay, the 5 of coins in reverse. Yeah, it's okay, definitely. Like the 5 of coins, usually upright, it means that you feel left out, like you feel like a victim, you feel like things are not going your way, you feel like, you just feel like a failure, you feel like you're, but since it's reversed, then this is like a really good indicator that you are releasing that energy of victimization. So again, it's like now you see the truth. Now you see that all this person ever did, or this situation, this, whatever it was for you, because I mean, I am getting strong like mother vibes, but it obviously does not have to be. I don't want to keep repeating myself, but yeah, just please take it as it resonates. So I'm just gonna keep calling it a motherly, feminine archetype figure, okay? Just for the sake of the reading, but you know what I mean. So it's like maybe for a long time when you were feeling powerless, when you were feeling like this robbed your energy, you know, I'm getting this I'm getting this image of, you remember when Ursula took Ariel's voice, and it was like, obviously Ursula was a witch, right? So she took control over Ariel's voice, and it's like that's how you felt. You felt like a victim. You felt like, yeah, like you were a victim of the circumstances, and that there was nothing you could do about it because this person was in charge of you. But now that thanks to now that you're having this realization, and that your eyes and your mind is opening towards this higher understanding that no one can really no one can really put your fire out if you don't allow them to. No one has more power over you than you do. You know, you have the power to decide. And I just saw 555, so maybe it will resonate with someone. Oh yeah, we just have the 5 of coins here. Beautiful. So it's like you're unstoppable now that no one has a really power to touch you or to bring you down or to even, yeah, you just can't feel like you've been left out in the cold when you are able to warm yourself up. You know, it's like, I don't care if you you know, I mean, it's just an example, but you're like, I don't care if you take everything away from me. I don't care if you, everything material, I mean, you know, I don't care if you kick me out of your house, or I don't care if you, just like if they fire you from your job or something, you know, like something material. It's like they are trying to prive you or to take material things or privileges away from you, just to see if you react, or just to see if it hurts you, or just to see, you know, it's maybe that's the way they've acted their entire life, just like punishing you or not allowing you to go out, not allowing you to do this, or, you know, it's like, and it did affect you growing up, obviously, because, you know, yeah, because it does. They are in charge of you, so it does affect you. It does traumatize you for sure. But now that you've gained now that you're lighting your internal fire, and now that you came to this realization that nothing has real power to put you down unless you allow them to, you no longer feel left out in the cold, because you are your own provider of warmth. I hope this makes sense. So yeah, all of their just blackmail. This blackmail and this gaslighting and victimization BS they've been doing their entire life is no longer resonating with you. You are not on that frequency anymore, and you are completely capable. And now you see that, you know, it's like you're so sure of it. It's like one of those truths that you just can't unsee once you see it. So yeah, beautiful. It's like, doesn't matter if whatever material privilege they take away from you, you're unfazed. Like this Snail Mail song, unfazed by the world outside you. You know? Okay, so what opportunity is getting ready to emerge? Okay, nice. Some of you could be expecting a child, could be adopting, or even you could just be, sorry, someone new could be joining your family, your nuclear family. It could be a pet, it could be, yeah, a baby, it could be just something new. You could also even be adopting a beautiful plant. there's like this addition, this new addition of something in your life. If you are already in a relationship, in a commitment, whatever it is, then yeah, a third individual or a third individual or living being, I'm just trying to include everything, could be joining you in your family, I'm seeing. So for some of you, if this does not resonate, this could also be a partnership, or like you are getting together with partners. Give me a sec. Let's clarify here. Because for some reason I got, this like baby or new member of the family energy here. But since it's also the coins, and I know that obviously a baby is not going to resonate with everyone, let's just see a little bit more here. And I just saw 2112, so lots of mirroring numbers. Okay, so what is this Trio of Coins about for community here? What opportunities getting ready to emerge? You could be building, you could be, if you own a business, you could be opening a franchise, you could be opening another location or another 2 locations. So I'm just seeing this energy of abundance. It's like this, what's the term? When you see how plants, this is a weird example, but you see how plants just proliferate, or they reproduce. Obviously, bees bring the pollen and they spread it around. So I'm seeing kind of this situation in your life in which it's like one seed, like you plant one seed and three trees grow. It's like there's all this sense of abundance that it doesn't matter what you do, it doesn't matter how you do it, you're going to get not just one reward or one thing back, but it's going to be multiplied. So it probably has to do with material gain, material things. So yeah, you could be building another house, you already have one, you could be acquiring more real estate, more property, or you could also even, for some of you were maybe looking for a second stream of income. You maybe were also looking for a passive stream of income. And I am definitely seeing that this is coming to fruition. It's like, you are liberating yourself from the paradigms that told you, or that were ingrained in your brain at some point, telling you that, no, you have to stick with what's familiar. You have to stick with one job. You have to stick with this one opportunity. And you're like, no, I'm spreading my wings and I am planting the seeds. Again, not for one flower to bloom, but for a bunch of flowers to bloom. So it's you took a leap of faith, and you released yourself from those blockages that were imposed to you, or that were just, that's life. We all grow up with this limiting beliefs sometimes. Well, not all of us, hopefully, but a lot of us do. So, sorry, this was reversed actually. So yeah, with the 3 of coins, the 2 of swords in reverse, and the 2 of wands in reverse, this is definitely indicating that whatever was holding you back from you planting or building a more abundant future, it's like you see this tools. It's like you're breaking those walls, just like I refuse to comply with this societal regulations that are just not aligned with me, because I understand that I am an unlimited being, and that if I want to open 2 3 franchises, then I will, I definitely will. And it's like you're definitely going against the grain when it comes to your work, your finance opportunities, and your business opportunities. This is like amazing. So you're getting all this streams of income, or that you could just like you had visions of them, you visualize them, you're probably manifesting them as well, and now they're turning into opportunities for you to just keep on visualizing them. Okay, keep on believing in your vision, because it is definitely coming true. Okay, so let's see, how can you release what is no longer serving you so you can move forward? All right, the Three of Swords here. Okay. Some of you could have been holding a grudge, or you could have been just holding some sadness, some stuck energy in your hearts. And what Spirit is telling you, what this full moon is about for you, is that you need to release that pain. You need to release that emotional pain. Again, you will do so by forgiving. Forgive yourself, forgive others who have caused you pain, or who have those situations where you have experienced pain. And remember that this is only for your highest and best good, so you can always grow and become a better person every day. Unfortunately, sometimes we do need to go through sad and painful, just really painful situations that it just feels like they cut our wings down, and that we're never probably going to be able to recover from them. But this is a great opportunity, and you could also be going through a deep period of detoxifying, releasing. Yeah, so there's a past pain, there's just some like painful blockage in your heart that needs to be released. What is this Three of Swords talking about, please? What do we need to know about the Three of Swords here? Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, for some of you, it's like, oh, yeah. Okay, so you gain clarity around a situation that had been hurting you for quite some time, and it's as if you were just putting yourself out there, just like clearly like this person is. It's like you're just such a caring and compassionate person, always willing to be there for others, always willing to put yourself before anyone else. And it's like, all these people or all the situations kept on hurting you. It's like one after the other and then the other, and you were always standing up. You remained standing up in spite of all these wounds, in spite of all this hurt that you were experiencing. But this also caused you to feel blocked, to feel like you had nothing left to give to yourself or to anyone else. So you could have been going through a period of sadness, of just not feeling good enough, and feeling like I don't really like using this word depressed, because it definitely has more depth than just what it colloquially means, or what we colloquially use it for. So just take it as a deep sadness, okay, please. But it's like, you remember, this saying that goes, when you, and you're not a person that holds resentment. But unfortunately, this situation caused you to feel sad. And until you gain the clarity, until you realize that this caused you so much pain, it's this particular situation with this maternal figure, or this feminine archetype in your life, it caused you so much pain that you close yourself off to all kinds of love. You told yourself that you do not deserve love, that you were not lovable, that you could never be loved or love anyone, because you just never got that. So you didn't really know how to love in a healthy way. And this new moon is that this full moon, it's like you're getting this clarity again, this clarity of realizing that all these things that hurt you in the past, it has nothing to do with you. And you are forgiving yourself because, it's like you feel like you betrayed yourself because you allowed other people to hurt you, not once nor twice, but 10 times. It's an analogy, obviously. So, and you feel like you let yourself down. You feel disappointed with yourself. But it's like with this Ace of Swords, you know that it was not your fault. And you know that the reason why you probably held a grudge or resentment for some time, the inability to cry, the inability to open your heart up, is because you just never saw that it was not your fault. And so now, ever since you've been working on your subconscious mind, and ever since you've been realizing all of this ever since you've been realizing what this past traumas have caused you in your heart chakra, it's like you are forgiving yourself, and you are forgiving yourself from a place of such pure unconditional love here. Well, so yeah, please release the pain. Please release the self-sabotaging, telling yourself that you could have done better, you should have known better. It's like, because all you keep on doing when you tell yourself those things is hurting you more, is opening that wound more and more and more. And you're not allowing it to close. You're not allowing it to start healing, because you aren't ready for that healing. Now you see, you've gained the clarity. And now I'm also seeing that you are talking yourself, you're using words of affirmation, positive words of affirmation to heal. You're starting to use your words, your thoughts, just turning them around and changing that self-talk from a negative to a positive aspect. Okay, lastly, a message from the universe for this full moon. Okay, we have the Justice in reverse. So, you're usually a fair person, okay? You always want the best for everyone. You look out for everyone. You're a diplomat at heart. And this full moon is telling you that lose yourself. Lose the sense of responsibility. Lose the sense that you've got to be a pillar, or always the mediator of things. Forget about that aspect of yourself and allow yourself to be free. Yeah, I'm just getting lose yourself. You want to go on a trip, if you want to just go and relax, go on a spa, Temescal for the weekend, do it. Okay? Yep. You're going away, you're going on a retreat, and you're putting yourself first before anyone else. if your soul, if your body is asking you to go, to go on a deep retreat, or to just go and be by yourself, go up into the mountains, go to your, I don't know, just your safe place, okay? Just do it. Because for some of you, like here with the Eight of Cups, I'm seeing that there's this sense of adventure, and it's like you're a little bit scared probably, or you could be holding, oh, sorry, you were not even seeing the Eight of Cups, sorry. It's like you're getting, you're leaving, or you're walking with hesitation. You're unsure if you should take this trip, you're unsure if you should take this opportunity, but you know what? In the end, you are doing it. This person, I mean, you're scared, you're a little bit scared, and you're like hesitant. Should I go? No. Should I take this leap of faith? Should I start walking? No, I can just stay here, you know, it's too comfortable here. And it's like the moon's right here, and she is guiding you. She's telling you it's okay, it's safe, come over here. It is going to be uncomfortable maybe, because who knows what's going to happen on the way there, you know, who knows what's going to happen on the road, who knows what adventure awaits. But that's the whole point of an adventure, the unknown, that you don't know, and that in the end you're going to come out a different person, renewed, and that you're always going to be learning new things about yourself. So again, lose yourself. Any last messages that we need to know for this full moon, please? Okay, yeah, definitely the Hermit. Okay, if you just want to spend time with yourself, this is a great time to do it. Forget about your social role. Forget about what you mean to society. Forget about what, just forget about whatever it is that your societal or the role that you play in your community, in your family is. And take time to go within, take time to spend time by yourself, whatever that means for you. Just do it, okay? Your spirit is calling you. This full moon is calling you to deep introspection into what situations in the past were unfair, into what situations have been unbalanced, where have you been giving more than you've been receiving. And if this also has to do with a particular situation with a feminine archetype in your life, it is time to release the guilt, and it is time to release that sense of responsibility that you hold for this person's healing or this person's well-being. Because now that you see that everything you've gone through now that you're seeing what this taught you about yourself, about your path, and the things that you need to learn to evolve as a soul. Now that you see this, it's like, you know, the scales are balancing. So please allow the universe to do its work, and just, take the lessons in and release them from your body. Release them from your subconscious. Well, thank you so much for joining me for tonight's reading. I hope you find the messages in here helpful. It's quite long, so they're usually longer. So thank you so much. I hope you have a great weekend, and I'll see you next time. Bye.